Good afternoon, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Monday afternoon, July 15th. We're looking at Window Trader's market profile of the ES and NQ. First off, here's a shout out, and not in a good way, to Tradeovate. Tradeovate had issues the entire day, and I used them for many different platforms. So my trading was severely curtailed today. So that's something they better get their act straight. I like them. I like their platform a lot to trade off of, but certainly not happy with them today. So hopefully that is fixed for tomorrow. Now, we had kind of a repeat of Friday. Bulls don't want to start getting into that habit. We had a trend day up, which was taken back. We actually attempted to go trend down. That was taken out. However, we do probe late in the day. Now, good question in my room at the end of the day was, well, we closed above the base of where the market probed from, which is below J's low. And that's true. But I'm like, the market closed though. So even though we might not open with single prints if there was another time frame, we don't know if the market would have continued what it was doing and try to keep going lower. So that's why I'm going to still use J low as the base of a price probe. If we open above it, it's basically null and void. If we open below it, though, tomorrow, that to me is still important. Where there were sellers late in the day, they're back there tomorrow morning. Okay, so hopefully that explains that a little bit. Righty, another strong day for them, once again, as they go out up 1.8%. Two gaps they're holding from Thursday and Friday, and a trend day from today. Still look like a P shape. So remember, Righty was in balance for a long time. So there's a lot of shorts to still get out of the system. So even though the monthly, weekly, and daily are up, you're still getting short covering. But they've been very strong. What was their volume today? Let me just see real quick. 48 million. Again, excellent volume. Their average is 33 million. Remember I said, is this long-term money coming into Righty? Like, well, we're not sure yet, right? But based on just the last 3 days volume that they've gotten, 3 days ago was 65 million. Friday was 50.8. Today is 48. Now, it's slowed a bit, but that's way, way, way above average. So something tells me long-term money is accumulating IWM. Okay. So they go out with the trend day. NQ and ES go out with just a day's high and low, 8 wide point of controls, and the price probe to the downside. Is the market getting tired? Remains to be seen. NQ got into those single prints from July 11th. Couldn't fill them, though. I thought they had good odds of filling them because we had not one, but two sets of single prints in B and C. Okay? But we came back in, took the whole trend day back again. I am going to call ES up on the daily. Remember on Friday I wasn't sure. I said, no, we'll keep it balanced. Well, again, we took out the day's high. Even though I don't like the finish again today, I'm going to give them a little due and call them up. Again, I didn't do much trading today. An A period in NQ. Let me go down to A. Where are we here? Well, up to A, I should say. I didn't try to front run the overnight high. I actually took a long to get it. And that worked out. And then when it pulled back to the opening, I made money on a long and again on the 144. So A period was pretty nice. But then Tradeovate just started freezing up and stuff and having issues. Now, I did take one quick short because I didn't think we would go trend in NQ right away. And it did pay, but they did go trend. Then the one trade, now my trade rate was constantly freezing. The one trade I would have taken and upset me because I didn't want to take it and have the machine freeze on me was a long right on the turnover because the market was pressing good. They had lifted value to overlap and a higher. Figured they would get the IB high. So that's one I did not take, which kind of ticked me off. And then later in F period, I'm like, well, let me try a couple. I thought we might get an afternoon pullback. I actually long both ES and NQ and F period. Now, I got paid on both of them, but they didn't hold, obviously. The market kept going down. But again, a lot of MGI all of a sudden is going the way of emotional trading. The odds of taking back Friday were very slim. We took it back. Even today, we had overnight high, IB high, single prints, raisin POC, indices, overlapping a higher value. And guess what? Not only did we not have an afternoon pullback, we took out both IBs for the 52nd time this year, and NQ took out both overnights. ES just missed the overnight. We were talking about omens. Look at the low in ES today, 666. You know what the all-time high is in SPX? 666. I think the market and the world better start waking up and start behaving. Those are kind of eerie. Anyway, that was all I did after that. I was like, I'm not trusting these platforms. I didn't do anything else. As far as destinations, 1875 is our all-time high in ES. Our price probe is 76.50 in today's low. Like I said, 666. In SPY, the all-time high is 564.84. Price probe, 560.71. And today's low of 559.63. And then let's go to the chart. Again, come check us out at countbacktrading.org. Check out the new website. I'd appreciate it. Thank you for liking and subscribing to this channel. So here's the daily on the S&P. Now, some people might still just call this a 5-day balance. I really don't have a problem with that. I just gave the buyers their due. Figured I would say, you know what? 2 days in a row now, new highs. I'm going to give it to them. NQ is certainly still balanced on the daily. But for the bulls in ES, I called it up. Anyway, I hope you had a great day trading. Thank you again for liking and subscribing to this channel. Enjoy your evening. And we will speak prior to the opening tomorrow.